Hello everyone. Today, we're diving into the thrilling world of, wait for it, don't change the channel. It's way more exciting than it sounds. Think of coverage ratios as financial superheroes, protecting businesses from the evil clutches of debt. In simple terms, a coverage ratio tells you if a company can pay its bills, including those pesky interest payments. It's like checking if you have enough cash for rent those late-night pizza cravings. Why should you care? Because a company drowning in debt is like a lead balloon. It ain't going anywhere good. Coverage ratios help investors and lenders see if a company is financially fit or headed for a crash landing. First up, meet the interest coverage ratio, or ICR for short. This superhero has one job, making sure a company can pay the interest on its debt. Think of it as a financial stress test for interest payments. The formula is pretty straightforward. ICR equals EBIT/interest expense. EBIT stands for earnings before interest and taxes, basically the company's profit before dealing with interest. You take that profit and divide it by the interest expense. Easy peasy. Let's say you're a lemonade stand tycoon. Go you. You made $100 from selling refreshing lemonade, but you owe $10 in interest on a loan you took out for that fancy lemon squeezer. Your ICR would be 10, 100 divided by 10. That's a pretty juicy ICR indeed. Next, we have the debt service coverage ratio, or DSCR. This is a crucial metric for anyone looking to understand their financial health, especially when it comes to managing debt. The DSCR is essentially a measure of a company's ability to service its debt with its current income. It's like a financial fitness test for your business. This superhero is all conquering the debt mountain, not just the interest. Think of it as your financial guardian, ensuring you can meet all your debt obligations without breaking a sweat. The DSCR helps you understand if you have enough income to cover your debt payments, including both the principal and the interest. It's not just about surviving, it's about thriving and growing your business. It checks if a company can handle all its debt payments, including both principal and interest. This is vital for lenders and investors who want to ensure that the business is not over-leveraged and can sustain its operations. Here's the formula for this debt-slaying warrior. DSCR equals net operating income, total debt service. This simple yet powerful equation can make or break your financial strategy. Net operating income is the cash flow from running your business, after deducting operating expenses but before paying taxes and interest. It's the lifeblood of your business, the money you have left to pay off your debts. And total debt service is everything you need to pay for your debt. Principal, interest, the works. This includes all the scheduled payments you need to make to keep your creditors happy. Imagine you're running a dog walking business, because who wouldn't want to hang out with dogs all day? You have regular clients and a steady stream of income from your furry friends. You've got $500 from walking those furry friends, which is your net operating income. This is the money you have after covering all your operating expenses like dog treats, leashes, and transportation. But your debt payments are $400. This includes the loan you took to start your business, the interest on that loan, and any other debt-related expenses. Your DSCR would be 1.25, 500, divided by 400. This means you have 1.25 times the income needed to cover your debt payments. It's a good sign that your business is financially healthy. Not bad. You can cover your debt and still afford some treats for your furry clients. A DSCR above 1 indicates that you have enough income to meet your debt obligations, which is a positive indicator for your business's financial stability. So, keep an eye on your DSCR and make sure you're always in a position to dodge that debt mountain. Section 4, Asset Coverage Ratio, or ACR. Selling the couch to pay your debts. It sounds drastic, but sometimes drastic measures are necessary. When you're in a financial bind, understanding your assets and liabilities can be the key to making informed decisions. Now let's meet the Asset Coverage Ratio, or ACR. This financial metric is like a superhero for your balance sheet, swooping in to save the day when things get tough. This superhero is all about assessing what happens if things go south. Imagine you're running a business, and suddenly your revenue streams dry up. What do you do? How do you ensure you can still meet your financial obligations? The ACR measures a company's ability to pay off its debts by selling its assets. It's a way to gauge how much of a safety net you have if you need to liquidate your assets quickly. You know, like having to sell your couch to make rent. We've all been there. It's not an ideal situation, but sometimes it's necessary to stay afloat. Here's the formula for this asset analyzing hero. ACR equals total assets minus short-term liabilities divided by total debt. This formula helps you understand how much of your assets are available to cover your debts. Total assets are everything your company owns, from cash and inventory to property and equipment. These are the resources you can potentially convert into cash if needed. Short-term liabilities are debts you need to pay soon, typically within a year. These might include accounts payable, short-term loans, and other immediate financial obligations. And total debt is, well, all your debt. This includes both short-term and long-term liabilities. It's the sum of everything you owe. Let's say you're a freelance graphic designer with a killer website. You've invested in top-notch equipment to deliver the best work for your clients. Your total assets, computer, software, that awesome ergonomic chair, are worth $10,000. These are the tools of your trade, essential for your business operations. You have $1,000 in short-term debt. Maybe your credit card bill got a little out of hand. It's a manageable amount, but it still needs to be addressed. Your total debt is $3,000. This includes your short-term debt and any other long-term financial obligations you might have. Your ACR would be $310,000 minus $1,000 divided by $3,000. You're in good shape. This means you have enough assets to cover your debts, even if you had to liquidate some of them. You could sell some assets if you absolutely had to, but hopefully it won't come to that. The goal is to maintain a healthy balance between your assets and liabilities. By keeping an eye on your ACR, you can make more informed financial decisions and avoid the stress of having to sell your couch to pay your debts. It's all about being prepared and proactive in managing your finances. Section 5, Cash Coverage Ratio, or CCR. Cold hard cash versus interest gremlins. This is where we dive into the nitty-gritty of how well a company can handle its interest obligations using the cash it has on hand. It's a crucial metric for understanding financial health. Next up, we have the Cash Coverage Ratio, or CCR. This ratio is a financial superhero that swoops in to save the day by showing us just how much cash a company has to cover its interest expenses. It's like having a financial safety net. This superhero is all about that cold, hard cash. Imagine it as a powerful shield that protects a company from the relentless attacks of interest payments. The more cash you have, the stronger your shield. It measures a company's ability to pay off its interest expenses with the cash it has on hand. This is vital because if a company can't cover its interest payments, it could face serious financial trouble, including the risk of bankruptcy. Here's the formula for this cash counting champion. CCR equals total cash divided by total interest expense. It's a simple yet powerful equation that gives us a clear picture of a company's financial resilience. Total cash is all the cash your company has readily available, and total interest expense is, well, all the interest you owe. This includes interest on loans, bonds, and any other debt instruments. Let's say you're a freelance writer with $5,000 in the bank. Go you! This is your total cash, the money you can access immediately without any restrictions. You have to pay $500 in interest payments on a loan you took out for a new laptop. This is your total interest expense, the cost of borrowing that you need to cover. Your CCR would be $10,500 divided by 500. You're rolling in it. This means you have 10 times the cash needed to cover your interest payments, which is a very healthy position to be in. You can easily pay those interest gremlins and still have cash left over for, important things like coffee and snacks. This is the beauty of having a strong CCR. It not only ensures you can meet your financial obligations, but also gives you the freedom to enjoy the little things in life without financial stress. A high CCR is a sign of financial strength and stability. It shows that a company, or even an individual, is well prepared to handle their debt obligations, This can be particularly reassuring for investors, creditors, and anyone looking to understand the financial health of a business. On the flip side, a low CCR can be a red flag. It indicates that a company might struggle to meet its interest payments, which could lead to financial distress. This is why monitoring the CCR is so important for maintaining financial health. So whether you're a business owner, an investor, or just someone trying to manage your personal finances, keeping an eye on the cash coverage ratio can provide valuable insights. It's like having a financial compass that helps you navigate through the complexities of debt and cash management. In conclusion, the cash coverage ratio is more than just a number. It's a powerful tool that can help you understand and improve your financial situation. By ensuring you have enough cash to cover your interest expenses, you can protect yourself from financial stress and enjoy greater peace of mind.